The stream should be starting. Okay, the stream is started. Let me just get this, press the button. Does the game launch? The game launches, perfect. Yeah. Back to the business. Back to the shenanigans. Where I will proceed to do on what I said earlier. I was having issues coming up for a title, so I asked some friends for suggestion, and well, the NG+3 and Knuckles is enough. It's enough for me to have. I did not see a point of looking any further. Though I will still need more free puns. It's kind of hard because with 2 it's easy because there's so many things that starts with 2. With 4 it's easy because you can basically make jokes about forts. Or the many idioms that start with 4. But for 3 it's kinda hard because it's not like I guess I guess I should make it like puns with 3, like being 3. But as of now, I'm not entirely sure how to do this. Like, I've got 1 title in the bank. But after that, I don't know what I'll do. So let's do the buff business first. I believe he's weaker to dark, but I can't go back and get a dark weapon, so fuck it. I'll be using fire damage. It's fine. Oh my fucking god. Where is the ring? Okay, I got it just in time. Okay, and now I'm going to equip. I don't use the protection. I should stick with Dark Blade, whatever it's called. Dark Blade. The only problem. Oh, you know, right? I have. Okay, so I think I'll get rid of. Honestly, I don't have that many weapons anyway. I can sort by attack power. I don't have that many weapons anyway, so it wouldn't take long to swap actually. Let me remove that. Sort by weight. Uh, Okay, so let's heal and go do Dancer immediately. I will swap weapons. For Dancer, I kind of wanted to go for head snipes, so I think I'll be using the Fire and Greatsword. Does have the problem though that I am, in fact, too heavy. That's something I need to fix. And on top of that, I have to use the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. I guess I could get rid of Chloranthy Ring or Apples. Like, how much stamina regen do I need, is the question. Uh, I think it should be good enough. So the one thing I don't know is whether I'll get more damage if I use, because here, if I do this, the damage is can you stop blocking? 320, okay. Well, I'll have more opportunity to test then. I'll actually test with the hollows at outside of Volt's boss area. They were really annoying. They both kept blocking for some reason. So, if I buff like this... $625, okay. Now... let me kill this one. Oh, okay, it's casting with the... Okay, so I'll hide. Honestly, I think I'll kill the this guy because he's annoying me. There you go. So now, I already forgot. $625. So I think it doesn't matter. Let me read that again. Temporarily boost the strength of Miracle, but I think... I'll check on the wiki, but I think it doesn't matter for this specifically. Where is it? Where are... Rules of Arendelle, so it should be in... Game Mechanics Skills. Where are the skills? Skills. So it's attack rating. So I will check again. I need a different enemy to test this on. Also, what the fuck? How long does this buff last? It's 120 seconds. That's actually huge. I don't know why I went there, because that's not a good place to be. I'll do with it. Okay, no, actually, first thing I do. Oh wait, but shit, I can't buff it. That's right, it's a boss weapon. You cannot buff boss weapons. Ain't that great? That you cannot buff boss weapons. So Darkblade is absolutely irrelevant. Shit. So what has a overhead attack? I guess I could be trying that. I'll see. I need just two enemies that are the exact same to be next to each other, and also I went way too low. So, one attack is 392 damage. The Dark Blade. 488. Okay. Now I apply this. So, without buff, it's 392 something. And with buff, it's 488. Okay, so I think it's only boosting the damaging arts, so I don't need to use it for. I don't need to use it. I don't need to use it to buff my my spells, which is good. It means it's one less thing that I don't have to care about. So I will go to the room. Okay, I am in the room. Let me commit murder first.
Lord, it must be.
Okay. Buff order. So ideally, I would want this here and this here, because I'm going to buff the blade last. So it's Carthus Beacon. So no, first of all, Okay, I took way too long to get all of this. So I didn't get max amount of value. So in the end, I messed up because I had two strategies that were trying to coincide with each other, and I should not have done that. I could have done it better. It's fine though, because it was pretty easy.
Well, I take a look at it. Very then take.
Okay, so 40 faith, and I said I wanted to level up intelligence at some point. So I said I wanted to do everything beyond that point, so that's exactly what I'll do. I will be able to use something lighter. Oh, okay. Dragon Slayer armor. What am I going to use against it? I don't remember if it's strike or if it's frost at its weakest. I want to check. Okay, why is it opening this video specifically? I'm gonna go back on the YouTube main page. That way, it's no longer launches a video that when I don't want to. So I wanted to look at not Sacred Oath. I wanted to take a look at Dragon Slayer armor. So weak to fire, weak to strike. Okay. So I think it's going to be like I don't have that many strike weapons anyway. Now that I think about it, I have the Demon's Fist. So you know what? I think the Demon's Fist are actually a very good thing to use. And it also means that I don't have to bother with any of the specific buffs. I can just keep the weapon. So that's good. Honestly, with one buff to manage, I could get rid of the lingering Dragon Crest ring and go back to Chloranthy. I tried to do it without getting hit, but I choked at the last second. And I got even Ember to fully buff up because I'm already embered. Okay. So the setup is not going to be as difficult because again I don't have to do any other buffs. I could not cancel. No! Okay, I kinda messed up at some point. But it's okay. We'll go back to the other bonfire because now it's closer. Like, I realized that I messed something up. I'm supposed to exchange the position of these two. I got disrupted in my line of thinking. Yeah, and also it would have been bad because it means that I would have swapped to the catalyst after the boss, and that's not good. We really made it the world's slowest elevator. Okay. Back to the shenanigans again. So, Oath of Sunlight. Oh my god. I wanted to punish him so badly that I forgot that the bolt had a bit of range. That's my bad. Okay, you cannot fall here. Oh my god, he nearly one-shots me. Let me in! Let me in! Okay, so that's done.
Welcome. Then take. Farewell, Ashmin.
So now for Osiris. So I believe Osiris is susceptible to bleed. Osiris. I believe he's susceptible to bleed. Yeah, he can be bled. Can be bled, he can be frosted. Very weak to lightning. Do I have any weapon with innate lightning? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't. And in terms of damage, he's weak to what? He's weak to frost. But he's okay. Oh wait, no, he's resistant to slash. I mean, I'm probably gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm not gonna use Frida's Great Scythe. I think Frida's Great Scythe, because it's high intelligence scaling, I think I'm gonna keep it for a weaker boss. I'm thinking about using it on Deacons. Because otherwise I don't really see myself using it later. Because it needs to be an enemy that's vulnerable to frost as well. Oh yeah, no, right, I wanted to use it for ODK, I think. So actually, I could be using that because I won't have that many opportunities to use that. So I will use that. I am a bit heavy though, but it's nothing that a bit of weight shedding cannot do. Yeah, you know what? It's accessible to in the first page. I'll be fine if I remove that. Outside of that, everything else is good. Right, no, it's not good because I need to attune lightning spell. I need to attune lightning blade, and I need to equip the Rose of Ariandel. Now the problem is that I am in fact at the exact limit that was needed. I do need to put to exchange the position of these two. Okay, so back to Loft Castle. Especially because I'll be able to use them as at their relative strongest. What's the attack string on this one? Okay. Okay. Running attack. And rolling attack is this. Okay. Rolling attack changes to what? To the first R1. Okay. So I think for a combo, I'll probably do one light attack into two paired attacks. And in certain situation, I'll do two paired attacks. I'll do two lights into final pair attack. Because otherwise I don't really see that going well. I am playing it risky, I'm kind of playing with fire, but I'm in a mood for rushing. I don't want to... I don't feel like not rushing. So I'll just go here. Okay. So, Espoff. So I will do this. Okay, so clearly the weapon wasn't that bad. It does suffer from very limited hitbox, which isn't particularly great against Osiris, but otherwise it's perfectly fine. It's honestly quite okay.
Well, very then hey.
Get it. Can I level up more?
Then hey. Farewell.
I don't know
As
why. I
you
thought I
will.
would be able to. Gundyr, I don't remember for Gundyr. He's not weak to fire because he's not corrupted yet. It is. He's weak to bleed, poison, frost, so. Um, he's weakest to strike, but not by much. He's weak to lightning. Honestly, I know what I'll do. Because I've wanted to do it for quite a while. Yeah, but the thing is, I have other opportunities to do it. With the Warden Twin Blade, maybe. But maybe not with the Claw. I think the Claw will be better, because I think the attacks will be faster. Actually, I forgot that they were very slow. Yeah, the thing is, I need to use these on a boss that's going to stay immobile after attack. So I think this is better for Demon Prince, actually. And the claw and the mannequin claws might be better. Honestly, I think mannequin claws for the quick step might be the play. So let's just run to the other bonfire and set up. And I'm not gonna go for bleed. Because there's like very few reasons to usually use bleed. Oh shit, I forgot to stock up on Garthus Rouge. It's like the only one that actually mattered and I forgot to stock up on that. I'm still happy that I can manage to find some damage. Even in situation where I thought that I would not have damage anymore. So the setup should be Pyromancy for Galphus Beacon. And I got one item to apply. And outside of that, that's it. I just need to exchange these two. I'm dead, but yeah. I mean, it's okay because it means that Screamhield is not going to bother me. My arms hurts, and it's not from playing too much because it doesn't hurt at my wrist. I mean, It does hurt a bit at my wrist, but not an unusual amount. It's not like terrible pain for no reason. No, it's my arms because I got the sunburn. I don't know why I feel like the drop rate from enemies is much higher in NG+. Why isn't she spawning? Okay, she only spawn. Okay, so where she spawns is outside of the area where she gets summoned. That's not me, officer. I did not kill her. I did not. It's kind of disappointing that the moveset for the bad attack on the claws isn't more interesting. Okay, so here I am. Now let's buff. Deck. I don't know why. I know it's the Black Knight Glaive. I don't need another Black Knight Glaive, but I don't know why I picked it anyway. Okay, so I got 2 bleed. It's not it's not the amount I expected. I kinda expected more, but I guess it's fine. And the quick step felt useful, so I'm not mad. It's kind of funny that quick step works in a different way between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Because in Elden Ring, I think quick step automatically, if you're on top of the enemy, it automatically puts you behind them, so you can backstab them. So I think I'm done here, so I can go to... I can go to the most frightening boss of all. The most frightening boss of all. Curse-rotted Greatwood. I kind of want to be overkill for Greatwood. Like, part of me want to use the Brigand Twin Daggers because these weapons are kind of shit, so using them early wouldn't be that bad. But at the same time, I feel like I want to be a bit silly and use the Ring Knight Spell Greatsword. And honestly, I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'll embrace the big silly and use the great sword. Rank the beef. Uh. Oh, okay. I see. Nice. Please no dog RNG. I survive. I survived the dog RNG. Oh shit, I need to go back. I have an idea. Not this idea. Because I completely forgot that I need to talk to Yule. And I forgot to take the other bonfire, so I need to go back here again. I mean, I hope I can actually take... Yeah, no, there shouldn't be any reason I wouldn't be able to take this path again. Oh! There's no cutscene, it warps you immediately. I thought the cutscene was every time. With my comically large kitchen knives.
Please. Oh, I am some. Well, perhaps I was what?
Okay. So now I can go back to Shrine Bonfire and get the one thing I did not get from this character at all, outside of levels. Like, the levels I'll get them later, because I'm not in a rush to get them.
Oh, this and I. As I have said, alas, but I can perhaps finally we pilgrim to those.
Finally, I have this thing.
As I
A fucking gesture.
Be safe.
I will level up later. Oh yeah, I don't know what happens if you kill Hawkwood before he gives you the Farron Ring. So, today on this episode of Mythbusters, Can you lose the Fire Ring if you kill Oakwood early? Let's find out.
Bloody hell. I'm a deserter, I know. But I've still plenty of fight in me.
Okay, so he drops the heavy gem. I keep everything from previous NG cycle. The only thing is that each NG cycle I do a different kind of playthrough. So the first cycle was just playing through the game as normal and trying to cheese something because the enemies are weak. The second NG cycle was just farming to set up for all of the cycles that come after. The third one, I was only using boss or unique weapons. This is the fourth one, which you could tell because it's called NG+3, because the second playthrough is NG+1. And on the third one, I'm only using paired weapons. On the next one, it's Holy Lightning. The one after is Magic Dark. This is casting, this is sorceries. The one after is Pyromancies, and the last one is NG+7, where anything goes. I just need to go through the entire game, and I need to defeat all the boss. All the items resetted when you go NG+? No, because the enemies get stronger. That would be stupid if your items were resetted, because you would make the game harder for yourself. The only items that you typically lose are key items. Outside of that, you don't lose anything. You keep all of your weapons. You keep all your upgrade materials. That's what you keep. Why did I come back to Shrine Bonfire? Oh yeah, right, for you all. And to kill Oakwood. I can't see shit! Oh yeah, right. I will take Loretta's bone for once, because apparently you can actually trade it for something. I don't know what, but you can trade it for something. But I don't remember what. Dude, imagine having 2 great swords in Monster Hunter. How baller would that be? Okay, I will warp to the other one again. I will be able to kick the shit out of Hodrick. Ouch. Two great sword as dual blades. I remember in an age past, aka about 10 years ago when I was playing Skyrim, I had downloaded a mod that allowed you to power stance. Well, you can use two weapons at the same time. You can only do that with one-handed weapons. And so basically what the mod did was that every one-handed weapon, well, every two-handed weapon was also a one-handed weapon. And so you could equip one in each hand and you could power stance them. And the thing is, the speed of the animation was tied to the weapon you had, not something else. And so the weapons were very slow and basically unusable. Because on top of that, when you do the power attack with two weapons in Skyrim, you're stuck completely immobile. Imagine that, but even slower. Gameplay. In case this was not clear, those weapons are very strong in PvP. Like, all of the hits don't exactly chain with each other. All of the hits don't exactly shade with each other, you can roll through them, but they are so wide that you may try to roll it and get caught by it anyway. Because the hitbox is that big. Like, it was revealed with the third DLC, the second DLC. There's no third DLC for Dark Souls. It was revealed with the second DLC, and I think every patch in the DLC, those weapons were nerfed. They always removed a bit of damage or a bit of something else. It's really funny to just look at the patch note and see nerfs all around. Honestly, I'll just keep that. I'll keep it simple. Calphas Beacon is not going to be useful anyway, and Power Within is not going to be useful either. Oh my god, I broke it by accident. Oh, it's because it's thrust damage, and the boss is mostly attacking, so that's fine. Oops. The damage. I can't believe my attacks are too horizontal, I can't reach the belly. Literally unplayable, yeah. I mean, it would be challenging to it would be challenging to kill him in phase 1, because I think there's like very few ways you can actually kill him in phase 1, so before the ground crumbles. Because the thing is, once you break his belly, you can't damage him until he falls.
Well, very then take. Farewell, I should make.
I have the transposing kiln, so I'll be able to do one thing that I haven't done, that I completely forgot to do last cycle.
Oh, yes.
So I want you to have the storm curved sword. Because that's the only weapon I forgot last cycle. Yeah, I have a copy of every other spell, and I think all other weapons too. I don't think I have every weapon, but I think I have most of them. So I don't really need anything from him otherwise. And honestly, I need to use the storm curved sword quick because this weapon is kind of shit. It's like, where is it? Like if I'm not mistaken, I think the weapon is kind of shit. Yeah, DC in scaling on a weapon that cannot be buffed. With an Ash of War, a weapon art that's very unremarkable. So I need to use it at some point, but not now. Not now because I can't upgrade it yet. I will re-equip the Wolf Knight's Greatsword. The one-handed weapons that I keep are just because they give passive buffs. Or this is a catalyst, but also a weapon. So the next one is Crystal Sage. So for Crystal Sage, I'm gonna use the claws. Honestly, I'm not. I'm just in boss rush at this point. Oh, wrong bonfire. I'm just in boss rush at this point. I literally got everything else in the game. I'm going to wait for a bit because I don't want to go in the blender. There's such a bad pathing around here. No, 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 I see. No, not the dog. Dude, no, no, no. Please. Please. Honestly, thinking about the question earlier, I kind of wish at least one of the key items would carry on over NG cycles. Because not having the key to the Grand Archives is annoying, because it's very convenient to have access to Grand Archives. Sadly, you need to do 2/3 of the game to actually get to it. Like, I can get to the door, it's just that I don't have the key, because the key only spawns if you defeat 3 Lords of Cinders. Well, actually 2 of them, but you're forced to defeat another one before. What is... What is Crystal Sage weak to already? He's weak to physical attacks, especially slash attacks. And he's weak to everything otherwise. And he can be led. I kind of want to use a shit weapon on this. Like a weapon that's not going to be very useful later, because it is very awkward to use. Because the claws, where could I use the claws? The problem is that the claws are kind of mediocre. It's either the claws or the Onikiri. I'm gonna go with the Onikiri Nubarashi. I've already used a claw weapon earlier. So I can go any buffs. Does it do bleed? It does do bleed. Am I okay for buffs? Like I can use anything besides magic. I'm gonna use Garth's Flame Mark. It's gonna be easier. about the damage. It gave me so little souls, I can't even level up from that. Okay, so honestly, I think these were not as bad as I initially thought. They are stamina hungry, but I have max stamina now. Also, the roll attack is very good. The backstep attack is not as good. And doing light into double paired is fine. Okay, I should have went with the claws, but at the same time doing this fight fast is not an issue for me. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I'll be okay. I can live with it. Do I actually need that? I don't need Twinkling Titanites, it's because it's Titanite scales that I need. Come to think of it, how many Titanite scales I have already? I have 9. I think I could reasonably get all of the Titanite scales needed to get the Storm Sword to +5. I think I know when I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it in the next cycle, I think. Because I don't need it for anything else. Deacons I've said that I wanted to use Friede. Oh, I also messed up my setup. I could have had even more damage. I forgot Pontiff's right eye. But now it's gonna be fine. Like, does it work if I do this? 71%. I can live with that. I just need to shred some weight. Alva leggings, perfect. These look nice. So this weapon is a bit special because it's not actually a paired weapon per se. Like if I use it regularly, it's just a one-handed great scythe that doesn't deal bleed but frost instead. Oh yeah, right. I said I wanted to do bosses as soon as they are available. I could go to Friede. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have immediate access to the DLC, so I could do the DLC just now. I think I'll do Deacons first, and then I'll do DLC. Like the regular light attacks aren't even that bad. The heavy attacks is the regular one.
Wait, you
Oh, I accidentally skipped the dialogue for again. I'm a dipshit. I'm such a dipshit. I forgot to take the bonfire. I mean, it's okay, I'm not that far, but... I'm such a dipshit. Like, I was so happy that I accidentally skipped Gil's dialogue because it's annoying. That I completely forgot to take the bonfire. So now I have to go through dog lottery again. Uh, Honestly, I don't know how much I'll do today on this stream. Cause like honestly, I'm willing to do a lot. Like I think I'll give myself, I'll give myself a pause at some points. I give myself a pause in like 40 minutes, so I can stretch my legs for a little moment. But yeah, what I wanted to show, also the weapon kind of sucks because it scales with intelligence. I don't have intelligence that high yet. But why I said this is a bad weapon is because of this. This is the weapon art, so if I stop holding it, I go back to one-handed. Wait, they don't consume... It doesn't consume FP? And you can style walk with that. I never noticed that these actually don't consume FP. So yeah, I'll do Cathedral of the Deep, and then I'll do the DLCs. Because I said I wanted to do the DLC as early as possible. I wanted to do any fight that's available as early as possible. And also because doing the DLC early is like kinda funny. It's still a respectable amount of damage considering I have 16 intelligence and this attack doesn't scale with anything else. But to be fair, these enemies are very weak. I'm not expecting much from the boss fights. Oh, maybe it consumes FP if you actually hit something. I don't think so. There's like no other weapon that would work like that, so... Ah, no! I got unlucky. I got unlucky with how I pathed. I usually don't have that many enemies following me. That was completely accidental and I completely forgot there was an enemy here. Okay, so only the two-handed light attacks are unique. That's interesting. Honestly, something that I need to do at some point is doing the bow glitch and one-shotting Gravetender. Because like I mostly don't want to use glitches, but I think for Gravetender I would happily make an exception. I don't know how bad it's going to go, but I hope it's gonna be okay. Okay, if you have a lot of stamina, it's actually quite nice. I shouldn't be dying, so I'll make the bet. Man, I'm really baffled that it's just the heavy skill that consumes FP. The light skill does not. You better be walking away. So, what do I need? Well, outside of Kalfa's Beacon, not much. Oh yeah, they give you the soul super early. Oh, you know, I actually got it. So there was a ring behind. Like, I do remember getting something, but was there really a ring behind? Oh wait, no, it's not behind the boss altar. Can I level up? I'm not that far from not leveling up with 360,000 souls. That's insane. Okay, so now that's done, I can actually go to the DLC. Okay, and I can actually go to the DLC and do the DLC bosses.
Welcome. Very then hey.
So overall, I'd say it's the Breeder's Great Scythe is fine. The damage was kind of low, but it's purely due to the fact that I only had like 16 intelligence. I think with 40 intelligence, it's absolutely fine as a weapon. Especially since like the combo attacks were weak because half of my damage was, well, half of the motion values were using a bad stat, whereas the regular attacks were really fine, honestly, for a scythe. Like, the base light attacks are not even that bad, honestly. That's kind of insane. But now to do Frida. I will do Frida before I do deep shit. So for Frida, what to use? I could use the claws. I could use the twin axes. I could use Gothard's twin sword. I think Gothard twin sword might be more up my alley. Honestly, it's mostly a situation of I must use them because otherwise I'm never gonna touch them. More than a... Oh, you're right, I have the Brigand Twin Daggers. I could try that, honestly. Brigand Twin Daggers against Frida. Yeah, I could try that. That sounds actually a lot more fun than the other one. Because again, the got a twin sword, like both of these weapons, both the twin daggers and the twin swords, I think are kind of bad. But I think the twin sword is actually worst. I genuinely think it's the worst. Like, it does so little damage. I don't know why I picked that. It does worse damage, it does a worse, I was about to call it Hunting Heart. I'm missing all of my games. Next time I'll be talking about the Wirebug move of the Cathedral Knight's Greatsword. Because for those who are only in Souls and not really into Monster Hunter, Hunting Heart is basically the equivalent of... It's not really weapon arts because it's not tied to the weapon per se. Well, it is, but not in that way. But it's basically custom arts you can equip. If anything, it would be more along the lines of Ashes of War and Elden Ring. But something specific you could equip on your weapon. Only it's not tied to the weapon itself. Well, sort of. It's complicated to explain, but basically, it's a thing you can equip. It's in Monster Hunter Generation that you could have 2 hunting hearts. Well, you could have 3 hunting hearts equipped. And those hunting hearts, you had either universal one that would just give something useful for your character in general, or weapon-specific ones, because you got 14 different weapons, quote unquote, in Monster Hunter. You got 14 different weapons, and I just had a brain realization and was like, why am I going to Keep? I said I wanted to do Frida, not Keep. But I guess I was thinking about the stuff I actually had to do in the base game. And honestly, having Keep available, having a Beast Watcher available immediately is just going to be nifty. Yeah, honestly, the twin daggers aren't that bad. They are just kind of weak. Okay, so I'll go to Shrine Bonfire. And now let's go to the DSC. Honestly, I think I'll do Frida and I'll end the stream. I'll do Frida and then I'll log off in the Drake Heap. Well, actually, no, I can't log off in the Drake Heap because I need to do Grave Tender. Honestly, I know what I'm gonna use for Grave Tender. I'm gonna use Valor Heart. Because I want to see the 2 sides of the shit weapon contest. And what else to have the 2 sides but to use the same weapon as your enemy? Well, the only one good thing about it is that you can do a unique jumping attack, which is actually good because it's unique, so it has less hand lag. fucking love that we both did the we both did the weapon art. We both did the weapon art at the same time. I was kind of hoping that it would work. Okay, first try. First try again. Perfect. I am officially in love with the Corvian settlement skip. For Wilhelm, do I use something in particular? Do I blender him? You know what? Let's use Farron's Greatsword. He's a bit heavy. I'm gonna remove this ring though, because I don't need it for this weapon.
I've seen your kind. Everybody for the act.
I'm probably dying, but that's fine.
Forgive me, my lady. I swore an oath that I have failed you.
I can't believe I actually managed to parry Wilhelm. Oh, he does do damage. I never knew that. Moving with the paired attacks. It's not a. It's not the weapon art. The weapon art is just firing. Back to daggers. The only reason I didn't go for daggers is because daggers kind of suck. Put it bluntly. That's funny, the horse hoof ring is not positioned in the same place as the other rings. Man, there's just so many things I love about DS3 mechanics. Like, there's a reason I'm coming back to this game, and I'm not getting... Like, I'm getting tired here, because, well, it has been a almost 2-hour stream, and yeah, I'm bound to get tired at some point. But honestly, there's so many things in DS3 that just are very neat to use. And that I don't have to think too much about to use them. Like, Power Within is one such thing. It's just a very simple 20% damage buff, but it's like like, I think it's the scarcity of buffs that make Power Within even better. Because Power Within on its own is nothing particular. And you got Flame Grant Me Strength, which does, I believe, pretty much the exact same effect in Elden Ring. But Flame Grant Me Strength is also in a game where you have so many ways to buff yourself. You can one-shot the final boss at level 1. It's how much you can actually buff yourself. It's unreal. Got so many ways to buff yourself. So it doesn't hit the same way. There's no uber buff, I would say, in Elden Ring. There's no buff that's like so insanely impactful. I think I managed to skip the blood loss by opening the valve. There's just so many interesting buffs. Like the difference between Sacred Oath and Golden Vow. Okay, to be fair, Golden Vow is actually quite based as it comes to buffs. It's actually quite nice. I want this Golden Vow for its existence. I will this literally everything else. So she is weak to everything, slash and frost included, and lightning is the best against her. Okay, so I'll do the funny and equip the Rose of Iron down. Kind of annoying because I need to remove all of that, but at the same time she takes a lot of time to die, so perhaps this will be fine. I completely beefed it. I completely beefed it. I don't know what I was doing. I tried very hard to just do a quick step light attack, pet attack. And I completely beefed it. Also, I forgot to equip the other one. Yeah, I absolutely did that wrong. Really, I did not dodge that. Yeah, no, I kinda brain deaded it. I kinda rushed it like an idiot. Like I can't deny that it was bad. Honestly, I could get the twin daggers for later. I wanna try. I wanna try Gauntlet. I wanna try Gauntlet twin swords. See if they actually are valuable now. Also, I am so annoyed by this. I'm gonna exchange those two. There you go. Now buffing will be much easier. Hey, look! It's the dipshit that did the other wrong. Okay, I can feel the damage, definitely. And also the guaranteed stagger from the attacks. I think, yeah, it's going to be better. Man, I was really... I was really slandering this when the other one was actually perhaps worse for the situation. You can make some loops with the light attacks. It's actually quite nice. Okay. It's the case of it's something interesting. I want to talk about it. That was the last thing I wanted to do for the stream, but it's something I wanted to talk about. Um, it's the typical situation of a weapon that's good against phase 1 and 2, but not 3.
And yes, Ash has it.
Why did I talk to her? What am I doing?
Welcome. Very then take. Farewell, Ash and Nick.
I get the valuable 3 levels from Yol.
Oh. Then shall bear.
Do I spend it in attunements? Do I get more attunements? More attunement or more intelligence? Honestly, no. Attunement, I'm more than enough. I'll go intelligence.
Then shall we begin? Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine. Then shall we begin, bearer? Then shall we begin, bearer? Then shall we begin, bearer? All will be safe.
Okay. So I've used them now. So I will use. I will keep Valor Heart in my hand to remind myself of what I plan to do. I don't need this because you cannot buff that weapon because it needed a reason to suck even more than it already does. Like, hooray, look at that, you got a unique jumping attack. That's literally the only thing good about this weapon. You get unique light attacks, which aren't paired attacks. I have to think about it. I mean, that weapon is a good prototype for what the paired weapons would be in Elden Ring. Thing is, that weapon is trash. There's no two ways around it. That weapon is trash. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. So next stream, honestly, it's very likely that next stream I just finish the game again. I'm at a point where there's not that much need. There's not that much things that needs to be done. There's not that much thing that needs to be done in the game outside of beating the bosses. Like, the only thing I need to do is get the last ring that I did not acquire and get the 2 gestures that I have not acquired yet. Outside of that, that's it. I could rush. And in fact, I did rush. Like, I already got Frida done when I started the stream with Volts. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream for now. I said I would be playing for longer, but honestly, I did reach the point where I'm getting a bit bored. Not bored as in I'm tired of playing. Well, I am tired of playing for now. There's only so much gaming that one guy like me can do. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you most likely tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is the most likely moment I will be streaming. Anyway, bye.